And then hopefully, I have to stress hopefully, we might have a collaboration this year in which I rope someone in to play Battletoads with me because I've been trying to do that for quite some time, and I just think it will be freaking hilarious. Also, I'm kind of, I kind of want to play Battletoads again. Well, the original one. I really want to play the SNES one, but I would be okay with playing the original one again too. And then the last game is always a mystery, so you'll just have to tune in and see what that's about. But anyway, yeah, we're going to be doing that all month, like we always do. The YouTube video for this month will also be Rareware related. Speaking of YouTube, I have a new video out. Go watch it, please. It's actually been doing it's actually been doing decently well, I think, by my standards. I don't know what good YouTube standards are for me, but anyway, there's my newest vid. Go watch that. Yeah, that's really all I have to say on the matter. But yeah, I wanted to start earlier, but I we actually went out for dinner tonight. Just everyone was craving Mexican, and that's what we got. I might have eaten a bit too much. Oh, also, small thing. I added some new channel point commands. My headphone battery is gonna die, and he said, "But what up, Cordy? Welcome. You're just in time for the festivities to begin. So yeah, we're going to be playing banjo. And thank you for mentioning that because that leads me to my next point. I was going to play banjo off of Rare Replay this year, but lo and behold, the gods must have been listening because Banjo-Kazooie has been successfully recompiled. What that means is that you can now play Banjo-Kazooie natively on PC. You just have to download the recompiler and have a legally ambiguous copy of Banjo-Kazooie to play off of. And yeah, and it's I fiddled around with it yesterday and like it's so good. Like seeing banjo run at pretty much freaking 4K is 60 FPS. It's enough to make a grown man cry. It's like it was I couldn't believe it. And also it's going to open up this game exponentially when it comes to mod support. Even though, you know, the modding community for Banjo is basically being held down by one man, being Kirko Mods. He might be making an appearance. One of his projects might be making an appearance with this game. Who knows? I didn't download any mods for the sake of this. I didn't really delve into that rabbit hole. And, well, I did, but not nearly enough. But anyway, yeah, we're going to be playing the recompile of Banjo today. So we're still sticking with the original vision, I guess, because the Xbox version would have been a yeah. I mean, there's not really much of a difference between the Xbox version and the original version, except how notes work. But even then, there's ways with the recompile now to make it so that notes work how they're in the Xbox version. Whereas if you collect a note, it's yours to keep forever. They're simple to set up. There's one that makes the font sharper and clear, and one that improves draw distance. I never had an issue with draw distance with Banjo, but then again, Banjo Kazooie's worlds aren't that big to where I feel like the draw distance wears you down. Anyway, the analog camera comes innately though, and that's way better. But yeah, this is this is Banjo Kazooie running at 60 FPS, and I'm gonna shut up now so you can witness this intro. I completely forgot to change my game audio. I'm an idiot. I knew I was forgetting something. I just wasn't sure what it was. But thank you for reminding me of that. Hang on. We're already off to a great start. That food really messed me up more than I cared to admit. Okay, let's try that again. Hopefully this time you can hear it. Yeah, I those steak quesadillas messed me up, but like in the best of ways. Anyway. That intro never fails to put a smile on my face, and seeing it run that smooth is just wild to me. What kind of mods you think are gonna be missing from a year now? I don't know. Honestly, with this recompile, like, the sky's the limit. And yeah, there's even an option to make it so that notes work like they do in the Xbox port, so that if you collect them, they're just yours forever. I'm going to keep that on. It's not like I mind playing it the original way, but it's like, it's just nice quality of life. I want a mirror mode. That would be very strange. That would be very strange, but also very funny. Yeah, seeing this game run this smoothly and honestly look this good is a dream. Ding pot by the bench. Who is the nicest looking wench? Why, it's Grunty any day. She really takes my breath away. I don't think he means that in the way you think. Yes, you're right. I'm rather proud. My looks stand me out from the crowd. Ugh. But there is this girl. What do you mean? This cannot be. There's no one prettier than me. Actually, there's a lot of people prettier than you thinking it. Picking her nose, the perfect way to introduce this character. It really is. Like, Grunty is literally the very definition of high on her own fumes. Also adds, sorry. I was just so taken away by how smooth this game is running. Like, I wasn't paying attention. Like, it looks so good, man. It looks so good and it runs so smooth. It feels like I'm dreaming. It's almost like it's some sort of dream project. These are the jokes, and I'm sorry. Just this is the best you're gonna get. But yeah, if you don't know the story of this game, I mean, it's not like the story in a platform is ever important, but yeah, here we are. Here's our hero for the hour, Banjo, and our heroine also, Kazooie. And you can imagine that the witch is our villain. Yeah, just seeing this run so smoothly is freaking me out. It's like, it makes me happy, but it also makes me confused at the same time. So yeah, the long short of it is that the witch kidnaps your sister and you gotta go rescue her. It's basically save the princess, except it's not a princess. That was one clear sounding fart, like dang. Anyway, upsy daisy, Banjo. Let's get outside, there's trouble. here we are. So the adventure begins. It just, God, it looks so good. I'm just gonna be gushing about this like half the stream, maybe the whole stream. Anyway, this is Bottles, the short-sighted mole. Banjo. This here's my buddy Kazooie. Sure is a strange-looking buddy, Banjo. Can it talk? Oh, she can talk. And then some. What was all that noise about? Where's my sister? The ugly witch Gruntilda swooped down out of the sky and grabbed her. Calm down, Geeky. We'll get her back. Where'd she go? She flew up to her mountain lair. It's really dangerous, so you'll probably need some training before you go up there. I don't need no dang training. I always have to say this whenever I play this game, is like, the fact that they give you the option to skip the tutorial, I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Meet me at the top of Spiral Mountain. So yeah, you can just skip the tutorial if you want. Okay, I'm trying to make sure my buttons are pretty good. Just, Jesus Christ, man, like, it really is so freaking strange seeing this game run like this, like, honestly. But yeah, you can completely skip the tutorial if you want. Bottles will respect your wishes. Like, if you try to talk him in the mole, he'll tell you to screw off. And I think if you annoy him enough, he'll delete your save file. Don't quote me on that. I do know that there is actually a way to delete your save file playing this game, but I'll get into that later, when it becomes relevant. To be fair though, you do get a reward for doing the tutorial, because each thing that Bottles teaches you awards you with one of these hollow honeycomb pieces. Also, there's extra lives in this game, because that was just the style at the time. You do have lives in Banjo, but I mean, we won't be losing any. Well, we won't be losing many. I won't say any, because, I mean, I'm only human. Anyway, what was I talking about? Right. Doing the tutorial gets you these hollow honeycomb pieces. Collect 6 of them and your health gets extended by 1 unit. You don't need any of the health extensions, but I mean, you can't say no to extra health. It's always useful. But yeah, it's just like, with this recompile, it truly, like, even if we don't get a new Banjo game, which the chances of that just gets slimmer and slimmer, this is gonna light a fire. Well, it's not going to light a fire. It has lit a fire, because now, as far as the original game's concerned, the sky's the limit. Now that you can play this natively on PC, it's like you got 60 FPS, increased resolution, widescreen support, even though most games in this era weren't created for widescreen. So yeah, there we go. An extra honeycomb just in case. We will be 100%ing this game, because I mean, I always do. Literally, I always do. Just, this is my yearly playthrough of this game, and it doesn't feel right if I don't. It's just, I have to. Because, I mean, it is my favorite game of all time, and that has not changed. I've played this game more times than years I've been alive at this point. Cross the bridge to enter Gruntilda's lair. Look out for me inside. Good luck. Thanks, man. We won't be needing luck, but I appreciate the sentiment. Also, while I am rambling about this game about a funny bear and bird, I do just want to preface, even though it is February, it is also Black History Month. So support a black creator, please. Is that redeem not working? It's not. I'm not seeing it show up. Hang on a second. I could have swore I fixed that earlier. Anyway, there he is. The fun begins. My tricks and traps will see who wins. And of course we have our first Jiggy. Anyway, just do the dance. It never gets old. But also, hi SP, and thank you for subbing for 19 months. I appreciate it. It's really back. Yep. I'm playing Banjo again. It's that time of the year, but just look at it. Look how smooth this game is. It's just we're playing the recompiled version that recently released. So it's like I seriously just have to stress it has never been easier or more worth your time to play this game. It's like you just need the recompiler and a functioning ROM. It's like you should play Banjo now. After this stream, though, please. But please give me the views I need them. But aside from that, it's running like a dream. It basically is one. It's like the sky truly is the limit. But yeah, I added in some new redeems. I wanted to add in more, but apparently I'm only limited to 2 using the add-on that I use. So I'll have that fixed for next stream, hopefully. Anyway, welcome to our first level, Mumbo's Mountain. We have a lot to go over. First off, musical notes. There's 100 of them in each level. We need them to get through note doors in the witch's lair. Mumbo token. Need them for Mumbo magic. Jinjos. There's 5 in each level. Get all 5 and get a jiggy. Also, with the recompile, I have to remind you all, there's note saving. There's note saving naturally in this, and what note saving means is that it works like the Xbox port, meaning that if you collect a note, it is yours to keep. That is not how it works in the original version. In the original version, meaning the Nintendo 64 original hardware, if you collect a note and you leave the level, or worse, die, all the notes in the world reset. You have what is called a note score, and that is what's tracked when you leave. Also, High Spoon, it begins, it is now, and it's never been better. It's just, I truly cannot stress how good this looks. Also, the funny thing is that Cordy, I know you were talking about the draw distance. There are ways to improve it now with this. And I was saying, oh wait, the draw distance isn't that bad. It's funny, because now with the improved graphical fidelity, the draw distance actually does kind of make a difference. It's actually kind of factoring in now. It's not enough to mess me up, nowhere near, but like, it's noticeable. Also, the slight out-of-boundness. Anyway, Bottles here will be in all the worlds. Well, not all the worlds. He'll be in a good majority of the worlds to teach you new moves. You will need all his moves to get through this game. And I do mean all of them. You must search for 10 of us on each world. We'll help you progress through the witch's lair. So yeah, that's pretty much the name of the game. Get the puzzle pieces, get the notes, and be on your way. Simple premise. It's like most other collectathons in the era, which there were already quite a few. We'll be through with this for a while. Go away. Leave my honeycombs alone. Hey man, sharing is caring. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Anyway, eggs. We're the eggs. Kazooie can learn to use us as ammo. Oh yeah, everything is sentient in the world of Banjo-Kazooie. Don't question it. That's just how it works. Literally every object has sentience. Just do not question it. Why do I always forget the one that has the jiggy in it? But yeah. I practically know Mumbo's Mountain like the back of my hand, so it's like, I'm gonna try to zoom through this level. Every level typically takes me like around half an hour, give or take, unless I truly struggle. Dang it, I forgot that. Just like in the Muppets, where every person, place, and thing is alive. Is that the case in the Muppets? Like, I just thought Muppets, you had like humans, but you also had just puppet people walking around like normal. If it does work like that, that's weird. Anyway, here we have our most important move, the Talon Trot. It lets us go up steep slopes, but more importantly, it lets us move faster. That's really its main use. Anyway, another Jiggy in the bag. Ooh. Alright, cool. Those are eggs. I know there's a Mumbo token here. Yeah, Mumbo tokens are important, and you need to get all 5 of them that are available on this level. Beyond that, though, you can be pretty lenient with collecting them, just as long as you have enough. Anyway, we've collected enough notes to break through the first note for a spell, but we will be getting all 100. Welcome back. I was actually just talking about how you were talking about the draw distance. It's like, I never considered it a problem before, but with the improved frame rate and the graphical fidelity, it is actually noticeable now. You have the better camera toggle off. Do I now? Oh, analog camera. Oh, yeah. So yeah, you can just freely control the camera now. It's like it's not in like set intervals. You just have free reign, which is like they did it. The Mat Lads actually did it. They put a good camera in a 3D platformer. Ow. I don't know why that's not the default. I couldn't tell you why. You have Sing Food, Singing Coconuts, Singing Viking Ships. If you can slap a pair of eyes on it, the Muppets will and it will make it sing. I didn't know that. I'm not big on Muppet lore. I enjoy them every now and then, but I wouldn't say I'm a fan. Anyway, we are kind of blazing through this. We already got half the Jiggies. It's amazing, man. It's truly and utterly amazing. Like, I know you can't tell from my voice because it's like I'm just not good at inflection, but it's like I am utterly awestruck. Like, it's I don't have words. Why is that honey in a tree where you attack by an angry eagle? No, it just landed there. It just ended up there. Couldn't tell you why. Anyway, this is Conga's tree. He's trying to assault us with citrus. I don't really like citrus, to be honest. So if someone threw an orange in my face, I'd be kind of upset about it. Anyway, another one in the bag. We're also going to steal one of his oranges because we can. And we're going to give it to Chimpy. Oranges are nice. Being pelted with an orange would probably hurt. It probably would. Honestly, being pelted with any fruit sounds like it hurts. It just would not be pleasant. Anyway, we have one last move to learn here, and that's how to shoot eggs. So yeah, we can shoot eggs. We can either shoot them out the front or shoot them out the back. Orange, you glad you don't have fruit thrown at you? Yes. I'm not so glad about that pun. Just, now that you've learned to use the eggs, here's 50 to practice with. Banjo, there's nothing more I can teach you on this world. Yep. Easy peasy. And also, wait, dang, crap. I didn't mean to do that. But what I was going to say before I so graciously fell off, each world also has a witch switch. There's 100 Jiggies total in the game, spoiler alert, but 10 of those Jiggies are also spread around Gruntilda's lair. And you need to find the witch switch in each world to unlock them. So yeah, there's nine worlds for us to explore, 100 Jiggies, 900 notes. I don't know the exact amount of hollow honeycomb pieces. I'm not that caught up with it, I guess. Dang it. I'm usually good at dodging that second one. Maybe I am rusty. Die. I need Kazooie to bait Gruntilda into saying orange so she gets really upset that she can't finish her rhyme. That would be That would be clever. Just wanted to say a quick hi and bye, game. I miss you. I appreciate you stopping by, Ringo. I just hope life goes well for you. I know you're busy, like, with your life and all that, but like, it is nice when you do pop in. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you. I don't know, but you can skip 6 of them and still get full health. The last 6 don't do anything, they're just extra. I know, but it's like, for completionist's sake, we will be getting all the extra honeycomb pieces. Like, when I say 100%, I mean it. Just all the jiggies, all the notes, all the hollow honeycomb pieces. I mean, I could also get the Cheeto cheats, but that doesn't really count. It's not really necessary for completion. Also, there's our second hollow honeycomb piece, cleverly hidden there. I think we're making great time on Mumbo's Mountain, though. Am I hardcore enough to do the bottles puzzles? Me Mumbo, best shaman in all game, can help Banjo and Filthy Feathered One. Watch it, Hut Boy. Mumbo's magic tokens hid by Witch. Find tokens and Mumbo help you. Ah, Banjo has plenty tokens. Stand on Skull and press B to see Mighty Mumbo magic. So yeah, this is Mumbo Jumbo, the best shaman in the game. I feel like that's cheating because he's the only shaman in the game. Basically, if you give him enough tokens, he will transform you into things that will help you on your journey. Like so. Have a good night, have fun. Thanks for stopping by, Cody, I appreciate it. Good luck. Sucks about your battery. Mumbo's magic free to change back. You come when ready. Termite bit small, but not bad for first spell. So yeah, this is your first Mumbo transformation, the termite. I just call it the ant, because like, that's what I called it as a kid, and that's just kind of stuck. Plus, it looks more like an ant than a termite, to be honest. Alright, I killed him. But anyway, now that we are an ant, we can climb Ticker's Tower. Hey, where'd you get those shorts? I want them. Hey, can you, like, move so I can get those? Nice. Yeah, we got all 100 notes in the level, which getting all 100 notes actually gives you an extra life for whatever it's worth. Give me that cool backpack or else. Nah, it's mine. I licked it. Plus, there's a bird inside it. I don't think you want to mess with that. Something I do wonder, what happens to Kazooie when Banjo gets transformed? Is she still in there? Who's to say? But anyway, just like that, we are done with Mumbo's Mountain. We just have one more act to do as an ant. Wow, your best note score for this world is now 100. Yeah, we needed the ant to get that jiggy up there. Mumbo magic get weak. Animal turn back or magic go. But yeah, if you wander too far, then you'll just transform back into your normal form. Normal being an anthropomorphic bear with a bird in his backpack. But yeah, now that we have the talent trot, we can get up this steep slope. Now, we can get past this door. This is a note door, sealed by Grunty with one of her powerful musical spells. Open it up, them jam jars. It's not that simple. To open it, you must collect the musical notes from the world. How many do we need? The number on the door is the strength of the spell. The combined total of all your best note scores from the worlds must be at least this to break Grunty's magic. Thankfully, we have more than enough. Simple. If you open a world door, baddies escape and roam once more. The door was easy, you got past. Unfortunately, you're first and last. Not so. Just take out that gruntling real quick. activate this. You've activated a magic cauldron. Find 2 the same color to create a shortcut. So yeah, now the game's a bit more generous with the Mumbo tokens, so we'll be collecting as many as we see fit. Or as many as we need, I should say. Anyway, who's this character? Hello there, young ones. I'm Gruntilda, Gruntilda's nicer sister. I've crept down here to help you defeat the old hag. It's about time she was taught a lesson. I know all of Grunty's disgusting secrets, and I'll tell you 3 of them every time you find me. Remember them well, young ones, as they will help you avoid a fiery fate. Press B if you'd like to hear them. So yeah, this is Gruntilda, Grunty's nicer sister, and she's not kidding about a couple of things. She does know all of Grunty's disgusting secrets, and like she said, she will teach you 3 of them. Remove pieces that you've already put down, press the down C button, but once the picture's complete, the pieces are stuck there permanently. I don't know why you'd ever want to remove pieces, but you do have that option. Anyway, we've unlocked the second world, and what most people would consider the best world in the game, Treasure Trove Cove. Anyway, what was I saying about Gruntilda? Right, she will reveal 3 disgusting Grunty secrets to you every time you find her, and she's not kidding about remembering them well. They will be important later. So of course I will be skipping them because we ain't got time for that. But if you are playing this game for the first time, I do suggest that you heed Gruntilda well, and I would also write down what she has to say. She's not kidding when she says it'll help you avoid a fiery fate, and I'm not either. Anyway, off to our next destination. We have precious time, and we can't afford to waste it. Anyway, up we go. So yeah, here we are in Treasure Trove Cove. Ahoy there, this be Treasure Trove Cove. There'll be 2 new moves for ye to find. And unfortunately, the cove has a bit of a shark problem. Yep, there he is. Little old snacker. So yeah, he will pester you if you get into the water. Is every day a new Rare game? I mean, not every day, but I mean we will be streaming nothing but Rare games because we always have to finish them off. Because like once we beat Banjo, then we'll move on to DKC2, and then once we beat that, we'll move on to Diddy Kong Racing, and so on and so forth. If it is just a one-off, I will let you know. It's funny, the higher graphical fidelity is actually making me notice the frame rate. You can totally finish this in 24 hours who needs sleep. I could realistically finish this in like an afternoon, but it's currently 9:40 at night, and unfortunately I have work in the morning. As fun as it sounds to pull an all-nighter, I don't have that luxury. I mean, I could, but I would regret it heavily. It's also, well, it's technically the first of the month today, but tomorrow is my first of the month for work, and it's going to suck hard. God, I hope I can find a new job this year, I'm serious. Yeah, it's funny, I've never worried about the draw distance for this game as long as I've played it, regardless of if it was the Xbox port or not, or the original N64. And now that it looks this good, it's noticeable. I'm definitely going to have to look into mods for this. It's definitely going to be something I want to experiment with. But yeah, we're going to try and get as far... Well, I say we're going to try and get as far as we can, but realistically speaking, every time I play through Banjo, I really stop the first session in the same place. That same place being World 4, being Bubble Gloop Swamp, because there's one specific jiggy in Bubble Gloop Swamp that I hate getting, and it really takes the wind out of my sails. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, you will know in about an hour or so. But yeah, Treasure Trove Cove is also where you start kind of swimming. Ahoy there, I be Blubber's treasure. Yep, even the gold is sentient. Wonder what it's like to be a sentient metal. It doesn't sound like a fun existence. But yeah, it shouldn't take us more than 3 streams. And it also reminds me of something I meant to say at the beginning of stream. I know I did promise one more Elden Ring stream. I did not get to do it Saturday because I got caught up in some things, so I'm going to try and stream Elden Ring Friday. I know that it's breaking the schedule, but it's like I want to be a man of my word. Anyway, we got Blubber's gold back. And now he's off to spend it. Godspeed, you burping hippo. But yeah, I also gotta fix those new alerts, because like I could have swore they were working earlier. Because I was testing them out and everything. This is your big chance, chicken legs. It's time for you to fly. At last, it better be easy, guys. Simple enough even for you, bird brain. Just stand on a flying disc and press A. Here's 25 red feathers to help you in the air. See ya. Nice going. You've learned all the Cove's new moves. So yeah. Now we have all the moves the Cove has to offer. Now all that's left to do is to plunder the Cove for all it's worth. Just get these notes off these palm trees real quick. Avoid the freaking clams. Damn yum-yums. That is actually what they're called. Those clams are actually called yum-yum. To be honest, I kind of know the government name of every enemy in this game, more or less. It's, I am not normal. I am not normal whatsoever. Speaking of enemies, I should probably go nip Nipper in the bud, as he keeps blinking in and out of existence. Hang on a second, we'll just loot this real quick. Dang it, it's eggs. I thought this was the one with the mumbo tokens in it. Oh well. Anyway, what's up? Hey, this Nipper's beach. You find nothing without Nipper's help. I already found like half the stuff on this beach. Excuse me. Oh yeah, ads, I'm sorry. Alright, hurt Nipper. Makes me mad. And he's dead. Oh, didn't even need to die for that. But yeah, that was Nipper. We don't know where he goes. Like, he just disappears into the ether for the most part. Like, you'd think he would have retreated into the shell, but no, there's nothing in here. It's just empty. Where did he go? No one knows. But it doesn't matter. We got what we came here for. Alright, on with the festivities. And there's a hollow honeycomb piece here. Unfortunately, dark. Yeah, thankfully it's not an instant kill, but it's like, it's definitely anxiety-inducing. Fun fact, you can kill Snacker. Like, it is possible. Like, before he despawns, you are able to shoot eggs in his face. It doesn't really help much, because he will respawn, but it's like... Or at least I always think he ends up respawning. I could just be gaslighting myself, but, Yeah, the nice thing about Mumbo tokens is that Mumbo is not on every world. So it's like the worlds where he's not here, you can just stock up. You will need to stock up to a bit of an extent. And then here we have these shrapnels. These things still freak me out. It's just the way they stare at you. And of course, you don't want to touch a sentient depth charge. If anything, that sounds like an even worse existence. Like, imagine just being a sentient bomb, where your only purpose in life is to explode. And then it's over. You're just dust in the wind, literally. Sounds like it would suck. This is the one with the Mumbo tokens in it. 2 more for the collection. I even feel like I can line that up better, just with how smooth it is. Also, this analog camera is just, it's a welcome addition, don't get me wrong, it's just, I'm not used to it. Really? I'm just not used to having free control over the camera. This wasn't a thing in this era of gaming, it's just, you can only control it up to set intervals. Having such modern convenience is tripping me up, but like in a good way. I think I know what my short for the week is going to be, and it's probably just going to be yelling at people to check this out, because like, everyone needs to experience this, just seriously. If you haven't played Banjo-Kazooie before, there has never been a better time than this time right now. Ah, cheese and crackers. Just wait there. I'm good on that. Leave me alone. Even zooming in and out is analog. That's something. That is really something. Anyways, is this where the X marks the spot starts? Yes, it is. Cool. I guess we can do that. Follow the clues if you're looking for gold. Well, off we go. To fly higher, you'll need some red feathers. Press A to use one. But remember, you can only carry 50 at a time. Yeah, we won't really be running out of red feathers. At least not right now. It will be a little bit of a scarcity later, but it'll be fine. Plus, if we really need the extra feathers, there is a way to circumvent this. But yeah, you can't have a pirate-themed map without a X marks the spot thing. I feel like that's just an unwritten rule. Like an unwritten rule of video games. Like, if you have a pirate level, you always have to have a treasure hunt involved in some way, shape, or fashion. It's law. I did not mean to do that. I pressed the wrong button. And I almost ran into that clam. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, you don't actually have to stay on the pad when you do the shot jump. Just as long as you hold the A button when you start, you're set. Ha, you'll never find me now. Oh gee, I wonder where I'd have to look. It's such a mystery. What? I barged into him that first time, but oh well. We got our treasure, and that's all that matters. Alright, now back to the flight pad. Or a flight pad. This is probably not the most efficient way to clear through this level, but I'm no speedrunner, so I can't promise efficiency. I just know we're going to get the job done. Okay, that's the quick turn button. It's the right trigger, not the left one. Yeah, I know our second hollow honeycomb piece is out at sea. I just forget where out at sea. Oh, here we go. Man, that draw distance really is making a factor now. Also, I actually landed that. I typically have trouble with that. We'll just grab this because we can. Alright, 4 more G's to go, and I think we have, what, 10 more notes? I think. Anyway, first, this one. This be Gruntilda's booty. Touch it if you dare. I don't think I want to touch Grunty's booty, but I will take her gold. That golden treasure was for me. Now harder still the game will be. Well, it's mine now. Finders keeper. Finders keepers, as they say. Anyway, as much as I would just like to fly up to the top of the level, there is a singular note here, so we can't have fun. Alright, here we are at the tippy top of the level. First, we gotta claim our little friend here. Alright, sorry, I had to respond to a message real quick. Anyway, 2 more G's to go, and there's one right up at the top of this here lighthouse. Also, the witch switch. Witch switch. Say that 5 times fast. Bust that open, grab the token, grab these notes. And grab our prize. 9 down, 1 to go. And I already know where it is, because I typically save that one for last every time. It's the quickest way down there. You know what? That works. That honestly works. I can walk the rest of the way. Yeah, we could have honestly done this one first. It's just I like to save it for last because it's easy in my memory. Me leaky. No good for water. Can bear block hole with pebble? Sure, why not? Leaky patched up. Now empty water for bear. Let's see if we can do that. I hope the sound alerts are working. Yeah, the sound alerts are still working. The video, however, is not. Weird. Hang on, can I make this? Sound alerts seem fine. Yeah, it's just I added some video alerts because apparently that's a feature now. Could have sworn those were working earlier, but also hi Singing Dave, welcome. Happy February / Black History Month / Febru-Rare-Y. I know I can cheese this. Easy. Alright, anyway. One last challenge. As soon as we grab the last of the notes. Alright, I need you to shut up, Bottles. Bit of a rhyming crab. Hey, Furball, you're looking wise. Solve my puzzle. Win a prize. Gee, I wonder what that puzzle could be. Happy still cold as hell months to you too, friend. Yeah, it's been cold. To be fair, though, it wasn't completely frigid today. That's something. I can only take what I can get, but hey, it's February. It's Febru-Rare-Y. We're playing Banjo-Kazooie at 60 FPS in widescreen. Life's pretty good right now. I'm full on Mexican food too. The gate opens to reveal your prize, but first we'll cut you down to size. Except you won't. You'll just do nothing but die. But anyway, that was the Treasure Trove Cove Sandcastle. This sandcastle also serves a secondary purpose because this is how you actually enter in cheat codes for this game. Before you get ahead of yourself, the cheats in this game aren't really substantial. It's just like mainly increases your carrying capacity for things like more eggs, more feathers, etc. Fun fact with the cheat codes, however, it is still counted as cheating though. If you enter in two cheat codes, Grunty will warn you not to enter in a third, because if you try to enter in a third cheat code, she'll call you a cheater, pumpkin eater, and delete your save file. She doesn't actually call you a cheater, pumpkin eater, but she might as well. Chimichangas or tacos, enchiladas, actually. I don't think I've ever had a chimichanga thinking about it. Actually, before I forget, we're gonna take a small little detour down here. Red sauce or green. Salsa verde. So yeah, here we have a puzzle. It's missing quite a lot of pieces, but there's also no pedestal. Very curious indeed. Oh well. We'll be coming back to that later, don't you worry. But it is a nice little tease from the game to do that. Anyway, now we have enough notes to get past the other note. Dang, we really went from 50 to 180. That's quite the leap. But we did unlock that for later. But we're not going past it, because our next destination is actually back down here. Because now that we have the shock jump, we can get to our next painting. If you want to place all your pieces into the picture, just press Z. I don't know why he waits until the third one to tell you that, but yeah. In the interest of time, we're just filling it all in. And we have opened up the third world, Clanker's Cavern. And that is where we shall go. I'm surprised we've only been live for an hour. I think I'm making excellent time, because I spent like the first 10-15 minutes of the stream like yapping. Well, yeah, it makes sense for the first puzzle because there's only one missing piece, and I guess Treasure Trove Cove only has 2 missing pieces, and then Clanker's Cavern knocks it up to 5. But anyway, it's off to the sewers. But before we do that, we're just gonna press this switch. That'll be important later. Anyway, welcome to our obligatory water level in Clanker's Cavern. Just the one new move to find this time, but it's hidden well. He's not kidding about that. It is hidden, well, more well than every other move you've found thus far. Yeah, welcome to Clanker's Cavern. It's dingy, it's gross, and it's full of whatever these things are. They're technically called grilled chompas. I couldn't tell you, like, what species they were. But yeah, we also picked up gold feathers. Those will be important later. Oh, well, hey there, Gad. Gad works. I don't know what you prefer, honestly, but hi. Happy February / Black History Month / Febru-Rare-Y. I'm probably just gonna start telling people that because they're all equally important. Well, it being February normally isn't that important, but the Black History Month and the Febru-Rare-Y is. Just don't call me Mr. Works. Is that your father's name? But yeah, that works. Anyway, this is Clanker. Gruntilda's garbage disposal. Why she decided to use a giant metal shark to dispose of her trash, I couldn't tell you. I could tell you that a giant metal shark scared the absolute piss out of 5-year-old me. Like, seriously, the first time I saw Clanker, I got so scared I shut the game off. Clanker scared me as a kid. I feel like he scared everyone as a kid. It's just like a rite of passage. But nah, Clanker's just here and in pain. He doesn't even get dental. But yeah, this Clanker's cabin is basically your obligatory water level. It's not that bad, it's just I do have to stress, keep an eye on your oxygen. You will die if you drown instantly, so don't do that. Okay, we got that Jinjo. I know one of these has some notes in it, I think. Yeah, it's like Treasure Trove and Mumbo's Mountain I know like the back of my hand. Every other world in this game I know slightly less than the back of my hand. Also, hi Lion. Yeah, it's Banjo time. It's Banjo time again. It's always Banjo time on the 1st of the month. And if I can't stream on the 1st of the month exactly, then it's whenever I can. It's the only way to start everything off. Speaking of starting things off, it's our first Jiggy in the bag. Trying to think, how do I want to go about this? I typically save the mutant crabs for last, just because muscle memory. But I think that's everything important underwater. All right, let's go free our boy Clanker. So yeah, if you swim down, and I mean way down, you will see that Clanker is tied to a giant anchor, because the witch's cruelty knows no bounds. And also there's a bunch of notes down here, because why not? But this fish down here is here to help you. 5-year-old me did not know this, because 5-year-old me was scarred by getting eaten by Big Bertha in Mario 64. I think that kind of taught me not to trust fish in games, but no. Gloop here is a friend. He will keep you topped up on your oxygen. I am Gloop. Grab my bubbles if you're low on air. Because, yeah, we're going to be down here for a while, because, like, there's notes. There's a Jinjo down here. Don't ask me how he's breathing. And, of course, my aiming is bad. My aiming for swimming is bad. It's a minor thing, but I will give Tui this. It does improve the swimming drastically. Even though it is technically a quote-unquote power-up. Because the way swimming works in Banjo is weird. It's like you press B if you want to do a big stroke with Kazooie, and you press A if you just want to doggy paddle with Banjo. So you only have your choice of big stroke or little stroke. Tui gives you an upgrade that lets you do both at the same time, and it helps drastically. But I mean, who knows? Maybe they'll mod it into Kazooie. Like, honestly, with this being recompiled, the sky's the limit. The sky is just absolutely the limit now. Like, even with, like, the 5 minutes I spent searching through mods for the recompile, it's like you already have, like, freaking HD textures. There's a mod that just lets you exit to the witch's lair in the pause menu. There's one that makes it so the Talon Trot is a toggle instead of just holding down the Z button. Like, I am so excited what's going to happen for this game by next year. So very excited. And if they ever find a way to recompile Tui as well, dog, it's gonna be great. Like, I seriously cannot stress. It's like, under any other normal circumstances, I would tell you all to play Banjo-Kazooie, because, I mean, I'm obsessed. But seriously, now is, like, the best time to experience this game. Ever. The fever is hot. Like, just playing this at 60 with a complete analog camera alone is already blowing my mind. But yeah, Clankers is... Ooh, wait. Saved it. Salvage that. Yeah, honestly, Clanker's Cavern is a relatively compact level, especially if you know what you're doing. It shouldn't take us that long, hopefully. We'll see. But I'm doing everything out on the outside of Clanker first, and then we can go to the inside. An extra life that we won't be needing. Is there anything over on this side? Yes, there was. We'll... one thing at a time. First things first. Grab those notes. Bust this grate. Grab that angel. And another extra life. Look at that. We're already maxed out on our lives. But we do have to make a return trip. There's one more thing up there I need to get. Alright, I don't know why I'm swirling around like that. I think it's mainly because of the camera positioning. Anyway, there's another hollow honeycomb piece for us to claim. And you'll never guess what the second one is. No, seriously, guess. It's right there. I think this is the only level where they're like so close together. But anyway, we got another 6 of them, which means health extension. We won't really be needing the extra health. It's not like I typically take beatings when I play this game. It's just convenient if I have to, like, you know, just tank some damage or whatever. Hang on, there's still more things we can do on top of Clanker. I need to use his blowhole. What is Clanker? It's like, I know most people call him a shark, but it's like he has a blowhole, which is typically characteristic of a whale. But I also don't think whales have razor-sharp teeth. Maybe Clanker is just Clanker, and that's good enough. Who knows? Hang on, I think there's something over here. Maybe? Yeah, this. There's a couple of stray notes. Well, stray notes, some eggs, some feathers, and another extra life, which we don't need. Alright, I think that's everything to do outside of Clanker. Now we just have to deal with inside Clanker. But first we have to give him some dental care. Nice. Toothache this side gone. Clanker swallowed the reward. We gotta get the other tooth real quick. If only it was easier to aim. Maybe they'll mod that into... Who knows? Yeah, aiming is still awkward with this game. I guess it's a minor nitpick. What about the crabs? I typically save the crabs for last. I'm not even gonna front. It's just like I always just save them for last because it's like that's how my brain works. It's just like, oh right, the mutant crabs. So we'll do everything else and then we'll go kill them. Okie dokie, yeah. But you just trust and believe. We will not leave a single stone unturned. Every jiggy, every note, every hollow honeycomb piece, the same as it ever was, the same as it will always be. One of these days, though, I do have to 100% nuts and bolts. It's the only Banjo game I haven't 100%, unless you count Banjo-Pilot, which honestly, I don't count Banjo-Pilot. And to be honest, Banjo-Pilot's not that good. Because I've tried that in February's past, and I didn't have a great time with it. It controls kind of awkward, and the track design is very uninspired. I kid you not. You want to know what the tracks are from the first circuit? It's just the same levels from the first circuit, but mirrored. Very, very inspired track design. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. The Talking Heads are proud of you. Have I ever played Grunty's Revenge? I have. In fact, I still own my cartridge. My GBA cartridge for Grunty's Revenge. And I have 100% it. It's a good game. I mean, most platforming mascots got their own handheld titles, because I mean, the Game Boy Advance was a goated handheld. And I mean, it's a good game. It's Banjo on the Game Boy, and it's about as good as you can get. It's just a shame because no one really talks about it. Everyone always focuses on the console games, which I mean, I get why they would skip over Banjo-Pilot, but I don't know. I'd like more people to talk about Grunty's Revenge when it comes to Banjo's library. I mean, I guess that's kind of rich coming from me. Is like, you know, be the change you want to see in the world, all that good stuff. Maybe one day I will make a video on Grunty's Revenge. But not this year. I already know what my next YouTube video will be for this year. It's going to be Perfect Dark related. That's all I'll say on that. Which that works out because we're also playing Perfect Dark. Well, actually, we're playing both Perfect Dark games. I would have loved to play the third, but it got canceled. Because I can't have nice things. Microsoft wants to invest all their frickin' time and money into AI instead of, like, you know, their games division, or making their operating system less shit. Because yeah, Windows 11 sucks. So much so that I'm not even on Windows 11. I'm still using 10. I signed up for that thing that gives you an extra year of security updates. And honestly, once that runs out, I'm heavily considering trying Linux. I actually installed Linux on my laptop, and it runs significantly faster. Imagine that. Oh, ads. Sorry. So anyway, yeah, we discovered the next new move, which is invincibility. It's just straight up invincibility. As long as you have golden feathers, you are completely invincible. You can only hold 10 feathers, so you have to use it wisely. One of us. Dang, we have Linux users in here? Cracking my raw gal to run SteamOS because Windows is ass. Yeah, it is. Like, Windows 10 isn't perfect, don't get me wrong, but at least it's stable. Granted, it took a while. I run Arch, by the way. Give me a second. We'll talk more about it once the ads are through. Alright, we have 92 notes. I think the last 8 are by the mutant crabs. We'll find out. And if they aren't, we're in for a goose chase. Alright, ads are done. Are we clear? Have you all been freed? Anyway, yeah, one of my mutual friends, she actually helped me install Linux on my laptop. It was Zorin OS, I think? Snippet mutants are we, Jigsaw is ours, fight us you must. So yeah, these are the mutant snippets. They're not really any tougher than regular snippets. And if I wanted to waste the golden feathers and just kill them all like that, I could. Beaten snippet mutants are we. Yours is prize. I feel kind of bad. They were just living their life, but hey, they challenged me. It's kind of on them. Alright, that's all the notes. Here's the last Jiggy. Just like that, we're done with Chronicles Cavern. But yeah, I think it's Zorin OS because it's like I'm not looking to do anything insane with Linux. It's like as long as I can run my games and my essential programs, I'm pretty straight. Which, I guess I should also mention that the Recompile also has Linux support, so there's no excuse. But yeah, as long as I can run like my essential programs, I really won't have an issue. I'm not looking to do anything fancy because it's like I'm relatively hopeless when it comes to any sort of programming or coding. And what I mean by my essential programs is really just, you know, Steam, which I know supports it. I don't know how many of its games have Linux support, but I guess I'll cross that bridge when I get there. OBS, obviously, so I can stream, and then my editing software. But as far as I know, I think DaVinci supports Linux. So as long as I can run the majority of those, well, not a majority, as long as I can run all of them, I'm pretty straight. But if I ever do make the jump, I will let you all know. I just didn't want to do it now, because, one, I still want to do on Windows 10, and two, I don't want to re-download all my stuff. That'll take me days, literal days. That's just annoying. Hi, Brentilda. Bye, Brentilda. I really should talk to her. I really should, but we're on such a good roll. Unfortunately, that roll's probably about to come to a crawl. Because now we have our fourth destination as soon as we fill in the puzzle. This takes, what, 7 pieces? Yeah, 7 pieces. Anyway, here we are on our fourth destination, Bubble Gloop Swamp. And I'm not looking forward to it. You'll understand why later. Well, honestly, it's not even later. I guess you can understand now. I never look forward to Bubble Gloop Swamp. I don't hate it. I don't really hate any of the worlds in Banjo. I mean, there's one world that I don't like, but no one likes Rusty Bucket Bay. I'm convinced no one who has played this game enjoys Rusty Bucket Bay. It's not the worst world. It's not the worst thing in the level. I've played far worse. Grunty Industries. But, yeah. It is what most would consider a low point. Is it go time? Almost. But, I never look forward to Bubble Gloop Swamp for one main reason. It has, out of the 100 Jiggies in this game, it has my least favorite one to get, by far. Without question. It's like I would rather kill all the snowmen in Freezy Peak. I would rather risk drowning in Rusty Bucket Bay, or risk going through the engine room and dying to the propellers than having to deal with what awaits me in Bubble Gloop. But deal with it we must. That'll definitely be the last thing we're doing before we leave. Anyway, here we are in Bubble Gloop Swamp. You only have one new move to learn, and it's right behind you. Always remember to look behind you when you spawn into a level, kids. Very important. These are the wading boots. Chicken Legs wears them so you can safely wade through dangerous areas like the swamp for a limited time. Okay, Chicken or Kazooie, let's go grab a pair. And that's it. That's the only new move you have in the swamp. And now our journey can begin. As soon as we feed Croctus. Croctus demands tribute. Yummy, Croctus like that. And when you feed one, the others spawn like vultures. Just like grade school. It's actually just like grade school. Alright, so yeah, the boots let you wade through dangerous areas. Plus, I mean, you have a whimsical little theme to go along with it. You can't touch the water in the swamp. There's piranhas in there. Piranhas will bite your ankles. Like so. I only showed that off because the sprite you see of the piranhas is the same ones they use for DKC. Either that or it's a very, very eerie coincidence. Yeah, don't touch the water. Piranha-infested water bad. But yeah, it's one specific Jiggy in Bubble Loop Swamp that I hate. As far as the level goes, it's fine. I don't mind Bubble Loop. Also, that giant crocodile you just got a glimpse of, he is not alive. It's just a crocodile-shaped house. Something awaits us in that house. Something evil, something vile. But anyway, we have a Jiggy to get. He's loving this. I mean, it's my favorite game ever. Of course I'm loving it. It's just I'm not gonna love what comes in. Damn it. Can he make it in that 10 seconds? He can't. He very much can't. I can't believe I messed that up. Oh well. I'll be young and to be old before you get Gruntilda's gold. Yeah, laugh it up. Can't believe I messed that up. I'm actually a fake fan. I've never played this game a day in my life. I've considered doing a speed run of Banjo, but it's like I just don't think I have it in me to do a speed run. I do not have the time, the patience, or the drive to learn how to crack a game into even a game I love as dearly as this. Plus, it's like speeding through Banjo would just deny me of the experience. It's just like, playing through this game is basically a tradition for me at this rate. An ugly, hairy trespasser. He's after our gold, but he'll never beat us all. Yeah, so here's the nice thing about having on-hand invincibility. It just kind of trivializes a few things. Blub, you're too tough for us, Flibbits. Take our gold. Dang it, I almost spawned right on top of that. Yeah, just having on-hand invincibility trivializes some things. Mainly anything involving combat. Ooh, my feet are so numb and cold. So yeah, we gotta slam down his feet. Don't worry. That's a bit better. Don't worry, he's enjoying this. Pay no attention to his screams of pain. We are helping him. Just trust me. Don't look at me like that. There we have it. Tank Tup's warm at last. Perhaps you'd like this. I would like that. Thank you, Tank Tup. It's another Jiggy in the bag. And inside the big turtle, it's a bunch of smaller turtles. Because I guess that's just how biology works. Anyway, here we have Tip Tup. I guess he got bored of racing carts. Quiet, please. The famous Tip Tup Choir will now perform my latest work. Purple, yellow, teal. It's short, isn't it, Shellboy? We'll see. Copy what you just heard for lesson 1. If you're wondering why I had to speak that out to myself, it's because my memory sucks, and memory games are my Achilles heel. Verbalizing helps. Slightly. Purple, red, blue. Wait, dang it. Hang on, I think I got this. I didn't mean to say purple, I meant to say pink. Dang it. No, that's not right. Try again or ask me to repeat the lesson. Watch more carefully this time. Yeah. Rub it in. Okay, pink, red, blue, purple, red. Dang it. Okay, I got it this time. What? I'm sure the turtles are fine. Ah, splendid. You just need one more lesson. And of course, it's the longest one. Red, purple, red, pink, red, purple, red. Wait, even I can remember that, I think. Man, I'm mad. It's always the last one I typically mess up on, but I messed up on the second one this time. Magnificent. A true masterpiece. Here, take this trinket I found earlier. Anyway, we have displayed our musical mastery. Get a token, get a jiggy out of it. But also... Sorry, there's nothing more I can teach you. I didn't need you to teach me something. I just needed that hollow honeycomb piece. Alright, well, we're done with Tip Tup. I don't know, we'll see him in the sequel. Well, actually, we'll see him in Diddy Kong Racing, but that's later. Ow. Anyway, let's climb up all this. Just kind of smash these sheds to reveal the shock pads underneath. Also, we will be encountering Mumbo here, but I think we have plenty of Mumbo tokens for what's required. Anyway, we do a little redecorating in the lair. That'll come into play later. Alright, I can make this shot. You know, unless my aim sucks. There we go. Alright, I don't need that Momo token. It's fine. Plus, I don't want to risk falling, to be honest. But I mean, it's right there, like... Plus, now we have an even 20. That's a lot better. Alright, what to do? I guess we should head this way towards the very unsettling crocodile head. I used to always gaslight myself into thinking that those eyes followed you. Oh, right, the last one's over by Tank Tup. Kill this stupid dragonfly. And there's also a bunch of stuff littered on top of these. What are these things called? Cattails, I think? I think? Don't quote me on that. Or if you actually know what these things are called, please, feel free to correct me. But I think they're called cattails. I, however, do not live in a swamp or anywhere close to one, so I couldn't tell you. need these golden feathers. Just golden feathers are a luxury. Just like they aren't required for a lot, but they just help trivialize a lot. Ugh. Actually, no. Let's do the whole practice thing before we get into that. Because once we transform, we're gonna stay transformed for the rest of the level. Mother. Yeah, laugh it up. Nailed it. We've appeased the mighty Croctus. Hooray. It's another Jiggy in the bag. Alright, now we can go pay the shaman a visit. Unfortunately, I guess Mumbo wanted his privacy, so he elected to go for a more gated community this time. We're gonna have to do a little bit of navigating. Don't mind the insects either. So yeah, we have to navigate this whole maze just to visit our favorite shaman. I say favorite, but he's like the only one we know for now. Honestly, we've been making such great time. It's like it's only been an hour and a half. I might just do Freeze's Peak after this. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling after the trials. First things first. Wow, I can actually get the camera at a reasonable angle with the analog now. This Jiggy always sucked because you can never get the camera quite right. That's what we call quality of life. Amazing. The camera would always get stuck on the wall in that one specific instance. Alright. Hello, Mumbo. Oh yeah, also, one of Mumbo's torches will always be unlit. Always check the roof of Mumbo's house. Always. There's bound to be something useful. Also, he's holding out on me. Real not cool shaman. Anyway, here's our second transformation. Gator. Wait, Mumbo need new boots. Only kidding. So yeah, now we're a cute little gator. And we can bite things. But more importantly, we can also navigate the swamp without getting bitten ourselves. Because I don't know, maybe our very hard, scaly skin makes it so the piranhas can't bite through us. I wonder if piranhas can bite through crocodile skin in real life. I feel like they can't, but I'm no animal expert. Don't quote me on that. Anyway, there's some notes over here. Yeah, now that we can navigate the swamp to our heart's content, we're able to get all the stuff that was buried in the swamp's knee-high water. Not knee-high, ankle-high. Plus, we're small enough to get into those small crevices that we wouldn't have been able to get with just the boots. And then we can also get into this giant thing's nostril, but it'll happen. It'll happen. Over here first. And I think I got all the stuff by Tank Top. I think. Anyway, we can also replenish some of the Mumbo tokens we just spent. Get our last Jinjo. Wait, 8 Jiggies. Oh, God. Dang it, I just realized we did miss something we can do with the bear. Ugh. I forgot to crack that egg open. How did I forget about that? I don't know. Well, I guess we will have to pay Mumbo another visit. Or we could just leave and come back. It'll probably be quicker. Yeah, well, let's just get it out of the way. Anyway, welcome to the home of Mr. Vile, the greediest croc of them all, and my most hated Jiggy in all of Banjo-Kazooie. Greediest croc of all, play my game to win a prize, press A to accept or B to chicken out. The game is simple, eat more red Yumblies than me. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, this is Mr. Vile's game, and if you beat Mr. Vile's game, he'll give you a prize. All you gotta do is eat more red Yumblies than him. Simple, right? Well, it kind of is. And I have to emphasize kind of. You really have to be on your A game for this, I feel, because Mr. Vile can catch up to you. Even if you establish a healthy lead, he can shorten the gap real frickin' fast. And in case you're wondering, ties don't count. So you have to beat him utterly. I mean, I'd want to beat him utterly because Mr. Vile frickin' sucks. If anything, I feel like the easiest way to beat him is just to cut him off. Like, go after what he's going for and then just steal it from him. Or waste his time. Also, there's some RNG involved, I feel. Anyway, we beat him. And you'd think that would be it, right? But no, Mr. Vile's a sore frickin' loser. You only win easy game. Now we play harder game. Eat reds, avoid yellow grumblies. They not right. So yeah, if you thought Mr. Vile would go down after one round, you are sorely mistaken. If anything, he has 3 rounds of his game, and yes, you have to win all 3. And each one just gets more annoying than the last. Nope, that's mine. That's mine too. I guess you can have those ones. Mine. Shit. Wait, this is good. These are all mine. Nope, this is mine too. It's just like, I don't like Mr. Vile's game. I don't like it at all. And it's like, you see those shoes back there? Those are speed shoes. And it's like you're asking yourself, well, Creature, why don't you just use the speed shoes? It makes it so much easier. About that. You don't unlock the speed shoes until World 6. We're currently on World 4. So you would have to backtrack here if you want to have an easier time. And screw that. You can beat Mr. Vile's game without the need for the turbo trainers. Emphasis on can. It's a headache and a half to do, but I don't want to make a return trip. Screw all that. So yeah, this is his final game, is to eat what's shown on the top of the screen. And yes, you can get thrown off by it switching mid-screen, like that. So I'd give it like a couple of seconds or so, and then like, wait. But don't wait too long, because again, he can get the lead on you very quickly. Switch, dang it. That's so dang, dude, like... You see this, right? He's getting faster. You can clearly see he's getting faster. But anyway, it appears that luck was on my side this time. I think that's the easiest I've ever had it with Mr. Vile. To be honest, Mr. Vile never lost before. Greeny can have prize. Yeah, that's right, bitch. Mr. Vile now is tougher challenge. If Greeny not scared, you must win next 3 games to win 3 extra lives, but each time Greeny loses, Mr. Vile chomps you for 1 life. Also, that's the worst deal I've ever heard of. Not heard of. The worst deal I've ever heard of. Mr. Vile is baddest croc of all. Look, everyone. Greeny is scurrying off. Bitch, I literally just beat you. Mature. Yeah, you can play his game for more lives, but should you lose, you're losing a life in the process. That is a terrible deal, and you should not take that. Ever. Take your prize and be on your merry little way. But yeah, normally, that's the last jiggy I do with Bubble Gloop Swamp. But we failed to come over here and crack this egg open. We should have did that. But we can at least get all the notes. Found all 100 notes on this world. Well done. I mean, nah. Let's just pay Mumbo a visit. We kind of have to be the bear and the bird for what's next anyway. I think. But yeah, let's just do that. But yeah, honestly, I swear, like, I think that's actually the easiest time I've had with Mr. Vile that I can remember. Because it's like, yeah, you can come back. You can come back once you do unlock the speed shoes, but it's like, screw that. I'm stubborn. You can win without them. It's just noticeably more difficult. Also, we have ads incoming, because I actually remember to talk about it outside of my gushing of this game. Alright, change me back, Magic Man. I have an egg to crack. Sick. Alright, yeah. Honestly, because of that, because we had such a relatively easy time with Mr. Vile, I am gonna do Freezezy Peak tonight. Normally that would be my cutoff point in my first session of this game. God, it's so weird to have the camera actually cooperate with you on this. Like, it feels so supernatural. I'm just gonna take the hit. Save some time. These are the speedrunning strats, I think. Right, it's this way. Can't believe I forgot to walk over here, like, seriously. What's on top of this? Oh, another token. I mean, I'll take it. Yeah, we forgot to crack this giant old egg over here. Just hit the X and watch it break open like one of those Russian dolls. I forget the specific name of them. And just like that, we are done with Bubble Gloop Swamp. Sick. Alright, let's whoops. Let's get out of here. I've had enough of this swamp for one day. Okay, honestly, I could have stayed as the crocodile, but it's fine. We can just grab the boots. Same thing. But yeah, you either need to be a croc or grab these new shiny boots of yours to access our next destination, because as you can see, there's a pipe back here that's covered in dirty, icky swamp muck. And for some reason, this pipe leads to a winter wonderland. Just... We can also break this, but unfortunately we're too big as a bear and a bird to get past the hole. I could show that off, but that would require becoming a croc again, and I don't really feel like doing that. I'm just going to use my 8 jiggies and complete this next puzzle. So here we have World 5, and honestly, and ironically, my favorite world in the game, Febru-Rare-Y Peak. I say ironically because I hate ice levels. I hate the snow. I hate the snow, I hate the ice, and I hate most, if not all, ice levels in games. There are very, very few exceptions, and Febru-Rare-Y just so happens to be one of them. In most other cases, I scorn them heavily. Because there are very few things in games that I dislike more than ice physics. It's like I don't want to slip and slide around in real life. Why do you think I want to do that in a video game? I know it's accurate, but still. You side with Banjo, but change tech. Imagine you wanted Grunty's back. I don't think there's a bird alive that could carry all that. Like, being completely for real. Anyway, break this real quick. And now we have blue gruntlings. They're slightly tougher than the red ones. Emphasis on slightly. Yeah, you press that switch, you unlock a shock jump pad. A shock jump pad that we will now utilize. After we grab this token here. Anyway. Down we go. And we are able to get this Jiggy from the Grunty statue's belly. The funny thing is, Grunty would have won. She could have won right there, but I don't know why the cage was designed to open like that. Like, if we just got that Jiggy and the cage never opened, she would have won. Boom. Game over. I know it's like that so you can progress through the game. It's just funny to think about. It is just kind of funny to think about. It's like, wow, this could have been so easy for you. Anyway, we gotta break open these cobwebs. Also, the beehives actually have bees on them now, which makes approaching them a bit more complicated. But anyway, that's it. We've created a shortcut. Hop in and see. So yeah, now we have a fast travel system through the lair, should we ever need to use it. 450, I have not enough actually. You found some notes, but you need more to break my spell and pass this door. I'm getting my note doors mixed up. Anyway, wakey wakey. It was this one. I was getting a little ahead of myself. Because, I know we just unlocked Febru-Rare-Y Peak, but since we are being a completionist right now, we are doing things slightly out of order. We're actually going to unlock the 6th world right now, because we have plenty of Jiggies. This took 9 of them? Yeah, 9 of them. Anyway, from blistering cold to scorching sands, you go right from Febru-Rare-Y's Peak to Gobi's Valley. Except Gobi's Valley will be our first destination. Also, don't fall down the lava chamber. You will die. Just, I guess it's kind of obvious, but still. Yeah, we're taking a quick detour to Gobi's real quick. Also, I forgot to bust this door down. I'm still here. I watch you play, but I can't think of much to say. I don't see that one often. I think it's just funny how Grunty chimes in. It's like, yeah, I got nothing. As you were. Alright, anyway, here we are at Gobi's Valley. We won't be staying for long, though. You'll find one more move in here, Banjo. I I will collect the notes because I want to test out that note saving feature. Well, some of the notes anyway. Yeah, we are mainly here for that new move Bottles was talking about. Because we need it. Well, I mean, we need all the moves, but we need it sooner than we get it, normally. These are the running shoes. Beaky wears them on her scrawny feet to make her run really fast for a limited time. You've learned all the moves I can teach you on this world now. Thanks, Bottles. See ya. So yeah, those are the speed shoes. We already saw them back in Mr. Vile's place, but now we actually know how to use them. And the reason that we sidetracked is because we need them for Jiggy and Freeze's Peak. So technically, there is one instance of backtracking required in Kazooie. Only the one, because again, you can beat Mr. Vile's game without the need of the speed shoes. But you do actually need them for one Jiggy and Freeze's Peak. So, if you've been a good little collectathon player, and you have the Jiggies, I always go to Gobies first, so it saves me a trip. Alright, now we go to the cold, sadly. Well, I say sadly, but that's mainly because of real life. I like Freezy Peak. It is my personal favorite level in the game. The Peak's got another new move waiting for you, Banjo. If you can find it. It's not really that hard to find, to be honest. Anyway, here we have a polar bear. Ugh, my stomach aches. I shouldn't have eaten that shiny thing. Someone help poor Boggy. We'll help him. Later. Jeez, man. One thing I dislike about the Peak, though, is these freaking snowmen. Their technical name is Sir Slush. I just call them bastards because I hate them. I hate their stupid little laugh. I hate how accurate they are with throwing those snowballs, and killing them is not the easiest of feats. See what I mean? The only way to kill a Sir Slush is to hit them on that giant X on their hats. But you're thinking to yourself, oh wait, how do you do that? Well, as soon as I'm done messing up that jump, Bottles will teach me. Time for some aerial action with my devastating Beak Bomb attack. Nice one, Goggles. Tell me more. When you're flying, press B to launch Kazooie at a target like a missile. Choose your targets carefully, though, as it costs a red feather each time you use it. And there we have it. Well played, Banjo. You've now learned all the moves in the game. So yeah, you learn every move in the game by World 6. And from there, it's simply up to you. Mother... I'm going to revel killing these things as soon as I get this freaking Jinjo. I hate these guys so much, but killing them would be cathartic. So yeah, now we have access to the Beak Bomb. I know Bottles says it's like you shoot Kazooie like a missile, but a more accurate way to put it is that you basically become the missile. And as you can imagine, launching yourself at high speeds is dangerous, especially if you end up missing and hit, say, a wall or the floor. So, be careful with the Beak Bomb. And here we have our next Witch Lair Jiggy. But yeah, we will be killing all the snowmen. Also, don't touch the frigid water. Is the water too cold for you, Banjo? Well, stay out then. Yeah, even the water's sentient, and it just has to be a dick about it. It's just like, oh, is it cold? Too bad. I'm getting told skill issue by water. Also, I don't know how that counted as me missing, but yeah, that's pretty much a good demonstration. Is if you slam into a wall, it is going to hurt. Anyway, that's another Jiggy for us to collect. We'll get that later. There's more snowmen to kill. Target acquired. Nice. Nailed it. There's our first hollow honeycomb piece to boot. I don't know how that missed. Oh yeah, also don't dive into the freezing water, I guess, too. You can do that. There we go. Yeah, and killing all the snowmen gives you a Jiggy. I would have done it for free, but I mean, hey, it's nice to feel vindicated and be rewarded for your vindication. Oh yeah, we also have another Momo transformation in this world too. One right after the other. How harrowing. I'm really gonna take a toll on my token count. Come on, just give me the health. Thank you. But yeah, I know you don't technically need the health extension, but I mean, like I've said, it is helpful, especially if you like to play recklessly. Anyway, even the presents are sentient. I'm a present. Give me to someone sad. I mean, presents are nice when you're happy too, but they're better for cheering people up. Also, fun little detail. The collectibles are color-coded on this scarf. The notes are always in the yellow sections and the feathers are always in the red ones. That's such a worthless attention to detail thing, but I appreciate that. It's nice, especially when you pick up on it. Oh yeah, the beehives here don't have any bees because, you know, insects can't survive the cold. Oh, I'm already good on yellow feathers. I thought I had less. Anyway, we have a bobsled there, but we'll deal with that in due time. First, reclaim what is in the pipe. Brr, it's cold. Nice warm backpack for me too. Yep, even the ice cubes are sentient. It's so funny, it's so whimsical. But yeah, I like Freezy Peak. I just like how festive it is, because like, I don't know, I guess I'm one of those people where Christmas is my favorite holiday. It's like, I always like getting into the holiday spirit, even outside the holiday. It makes it easier to tolerate the snow and whatnot. Anyway, let's go sledding, which I've honestly never done before. Don't try that at home, kids. Ugh. That's better. Hey, you found my sled. I'll go and practice the big race now. See ya, buddy. I'm surprised that sled survived impact. And I feel like the only reason he survived that is because one, this is a cartoon, and two, he's a giant polar bear. But even then, I feel like slamming into a polar bear on top of a sled at like Mach 2 would probably kill it. If I had to take a wild guess. We will pay a visit to the shaman later. There's still some things we can do as a bear and a bird. Actually, I think it'd be best if we got back in the air right after claiming this. I almost forgot about this. So what do you mean you almost forgot about this? You just spawned it in. Right, there are notes over here. You can live for now. Anyway, it's time to light up the Christmas tree. We're the Twinklies. Protect us from the Twinkly Munchers as we hop across to our tree. If enough of us get there, we can light the tree for you. So yeah, we gotta protect the Twinklies from the Twinkly Munchers. Why these things eat glass? Couldn't tell you. Doesn't really seem like a great diet, but who am I to judge? But yeah, I always thought you had to ground pound these guys. And I'm already losing the rhythm with this. I've already messed it up. Yeah, you have to set up like a good groove for this. I've already failed. But I think we're kind of salvaging it. No, we're still failing. We're still failing this. Okay, I think we've salvaged it again. God. Okay, hang on a second. Should've just waited. I really just should have waited. I think you can get these guys to go away with eggs too. Don't quote me on that. Okay, can the last one of you like hurry up, please? God damn it. Nice tasty lights though. Try again, Bear. We're still hungry. Yeah, I should have waited. That's on me. I was impatient. Please try harder this time. Here we come. You don't have to be mean about it. Why am I... I kind of want to try shooting one with an egg, but I don't want to waste any more time. I'd rather not fail again. Every other Twinkly is just gonna have to die. I'm sorry. God. I am off my game with this tonight. I did Mr. Vile so effortlessly, but I can't do this. I think we have plenty of time, though. We'll definitely win, just... You know, unless I continue to be bad. How do I always miss that one? It's fine. The tree's gonna get lit. It was sloppy, but we got the job done. Ta-da! Phew, that was close. But we made it. Now switch us on. Okay, now you do have to die. Alright. Yippee! Be a star and you'll find your reward. Hurry! So yeah, now that the Christmas tree is lit, there's only one thing left to do, and that's with the pretty little star on top. No Christmas tree is complete without it. You just gotta fly through it a couple times, because apparently that will light it up somehow. And yeah. We will have saved Christmas. I'm so thankful there's a quick turn button. Like a drift button. But anyway, yeah, there's our prize. Now let's go get our present under the tree. As soon as we can land. Screw it. The token. Unfortunately, this tree is full of ants. There's also another present under it. Take me to the kids. I'm the last one. Got all these notes. We don't need those feathers. We don't need those eggs. But we do... Just... We're not going to talk about that. We'll call it being a bit overzealous. There we go. Anyway, and down we go. Alright, halfway done. You know what? Let's go Boggy again. You mentioned something about a race. First, though. Hello again, buddy. I'm waiting for someone to race me. We'll race you, numbut. Sorry, you're too big for my sled. I can only race someone smaller. Oh, right, we do have to be a walrus for that. Oh, spoiler warning for the transformation for this level, I guess. But anyway, speaking of which, let's go pay the shaman a visit. I think there were some boots around here, but I'll just take the hit. It's whatever. So yeah, 15 tokens this time. He's also hiding notes and a Jinjo. Like, he's really holding out on us in the peak. Anyway, we're gonna be a little broke after this. Yep. Next transformation, Walrus. Banjo gone all fat, got big teeth. Her. Yeah, laugh it up, mask boy. So yeah, being a walrus and having all that thick blubber, we can now navigate through the frozen water without a care in the world. Which will let us get these notes, but it'll also let us accomplish a few other things. For one, now we're small enough to race that big old bear. So let's go back. Let's go back to the big old bear. Unfortunately, we don't move around the fastest. Hey, Mr. Walrus, fancy a race? Hop on the sled if you do. Alright, off we go. Great, now all you need to do is steer your sled through the red slalom? I never know how to pronounce that word. I always say slalom. I'm pretty sure that's not right. Slaps? I don't know how to pronounce it. I give up before I sound even more idiotic. But yeah, all you gotta do is go through all the gates and, you know, come in first, because it is a race. Unfortunately, Boggy rubber bands like a big fat cheater, so be mindful of that. You want to be ahead of him, but not that far ahead of him. I don't know why people think rubber banding AI is a good idea. I mean, I get it's supposed to be challenging, but like, come on. You know what, I'll let him pass me up a bit. Give him that false sense of composure. Yeah, you can see him slowing down too. You see it. He is slowing down when he's behind, when you're in front. Or when he's in front, I mean. Also, jump. Jump up the slopes. It's much faster. Whew, you're too quick for me, Mr. Walrus. Here's your medal. I reckon I need to race someone my own size. Like another bear, perhaps? So yeah, you can actually rematch Boggy as the bear and the bird. And that's where you need the speed shoes for. Because that's the only way you're going to be able to keep up. Anyway, let's get our last few notes. And here we have Waza. Waza's simple-minded. Another walrus, take this. But watch out for a smelly brown bear and his ugly bird partner. He's also racist. Just like he didn't need to call me smelly or ugly. That was completely unwarranted. Why, hello again, Mr. Walrus. Feel free to have a look around Waza's cave. Now, don't mind me. I will very much have a look around Waza's cave. Mainly to go through this hole and claim our second hollow honeycomb piece. But there's also a Jinjo in here, so we're gonna have to come back. Alright, well, we have accomplished everything as the walrus, so let's go pay a visit to the shaman again. We'll be back, though. You best believe we'll be back. Alright, well, now we just have to flop our way back to Mumbo's. It's only on the other side of the peak. Well, actually, take that. We're gonna need all the Mumbo tokens we can get now. In fact, I think we might actually be behind quota for our next shaman visit, which thankfully isn't in Gobi's Valley, but we will have to see him after that. Yeah, we should be fine. I feel like I've been relatively diligent with collecting Mumbo tokens. Relatively. Anyway, change me back. Nice. Wait, no. That was on me. Sorry. Anyway. Alright, first we race, and then we pay the racist walrus a visit. Can he make this? No, he can't. He's also almost close to death. I think I'll bust open a beehive before I leave. In fact, I think there's a beehive over here. Because there is. Perfect. Hey buddy, fancy a race against Boggy? Press A to accept or B to chicken out. Okay buddy, here's the rules. Run through the red gates and try to beat me to the end. Let's do it. So yeah, like I said, you need the speed shoes for this. If you don't have the speed shoes, you're not winning this, because you see how much faster he suddenly is, despite being that big. Just be careful not to lose the speed shoes, because I think if you fall on the ice, they'll deactivate. But yeah, you need the added speed, otherwise you are not meeting old Boggy for the run back. And he's even more rubber bandy on the second time through as well. He almost pushed me off. I'll let him get comfortable. You can have this for now. Thankfully, you have more freedom of being on foot than being forced on a sled. But yeah, I think it's time for him to eat our dust. Easy. Also add, sorry. Oh, I've lost again. Take my other medal. I'm off to look for my kid's presents. Why is that not the first thing you would do? Yeah, Boggy's kind of a bad dad, just straight up. Anyway, another Jiggy in the bag. Alright, let's go bother Waza. The bear again. Take that noisy orange thing with you and leave Waza alone. Also, hey, that's a shiny little ice key over there. I wonder how we would get over there. It's funny, cause it's funny because one of the old guard at Rare, Greg Males, I'm probably sorry if I'm getting his name wrong. Yeah, he's when he retired from Rare, he released a bunch of design documents regarding his adventures with the bear and the bird, and one of them actually kind of revealed how Stop and Swap was supposed to go. So yeah, it was nice having that mystery finally unveiled. Right, last Jiggy is the presents. I just forget which way is back up to the start. I think it's this way. He also revealed another document saying that no one who playtested Grunty Industries liked it. And speaking of vindication, that just made me very happy, because, like, I don't. If you like Grunty Industries, and if you don't know what that is, it's a level from Banjo-Tooie. I don't know, man. That level is literally designed to hate you. All that racing has made me tired. When you look for my kid's presents, you are a terrible father. You're lucky I'm doing your job for you. The kids deserve to have a good Christmas. Anyway, we're done with Crazy Pete. We meet his wife in 2E too. She says he's a lazy good-for-nothing as well. If anything, he just gets worse. Oh yeah, now the snowmen spawn out here, unfortunately. Alright, we will claim this Jiggy that we spawned up here, and that will be it for me tonight. But how do we get said Jiggy, you wonder? Well, it involves speed shoes, and that switch over there. As you press this switch, it reveals a flight pad. The only catch, you have 12 seconds to get your butt over there before it despawns. And the speed shoes give you just enough time to make it. Like, it literally shatters. Thankfully, there's also a convenient little hole up in this part of the wall that lets you get up here while you're flying. And now you are able to reach the Jiggy that you spawned. It's the most obnoxious witch switch Jiggy by far, but it's ours now. That's half of the witch switch Jiggies. Wait. Wait, only half? Did I... Okay, I got the one in Mumbo's Mountain. I got the one in Treasure Trove Cove. Did I... Did I miss the witch switch in Clankers? Hang on a second, now I'm paranoid. Did I miss the witch switch in Clanker's Cavern? I think I did. I would have had to, because I didn't ground pound Grunty's eyes in that part of the lair. Look at me, actually missing things. Just wow. Ow. Oh, I just never ground pounded them. I always forget to come back here, literally every time. Okay, well that puts my nerves to rest. All is as it should be. But anyway, I am going to call it a night from there. I don't think this thing has save stating, but yeah. But yeah, I think, yeah, we're gonna call it a night from there. My voice is kind of leaving me at the moment, and I mean, we got some good progress done. We got some really good progress done. Like I said, I normally stop at Bubble Gloop, to be honest, but yeah. Bubble Gloop went so smoothly that I just decided to screw it. But yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out on me on our inaugural day of February. I am pushing my Discord more because I would like more people to join that. I really need to push that better. But anyway, those are my other links. It's the best way to see when I go live, all that good stuff. And yeah, I will. Well, actually, I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow, and I'm not sure if we'll finish the game tomorrow. I can most certainly try, but we'll most likely just be playing through more Banjo. But y'all take care of yourselves.